Baby, nobody called the hotline again. All I got was an email from a Karen.
And what they say? What they say?
They found my Bill Cosby video.
It's not good.
Nah, it's not good. I might get canceled.
Why are you gonna be canceled?
Because the marionette that I made looked pretty black-faced minstrel. Had big red lips and everything. It was racist as hell. Welcome to the White Jesus Show. I'm White Jesus. This week's show is brought to you by CD players. Did you ever notice that little slit on your car dashboard? Just what is that darn thing for? Well, chances are that it's a CD player. Now, you are going to need a CD. Now, that's a shiny looking disc with a hole in it. Like, ask your dad, or go to any pawn shop. You'll be able to get your hands on a CD. Once you have a CD, put it in that slit in the dashboard of your car, and bam, now you have music in your car. Finally, a way to play music in your car. So, next time you want to cruise with some tunes in the background, try CD players. That was our sponsor today, CD players. I think, I don't know, maybe we need to get some sponsors that are more hip with the times. CDs kind of went out the window when you could put like 100 songs on a little MP3 player. But it's kind of cool owning the CD right now. It's like, you know, old folks having a record. Hey, so if you check around the South Dade studio here, you can see we got some holiday lights up because it's almost Christmas. And I think maybe next week, possibly the week after, I'm going to do a very special Christmas episode of the White Jesus Show. So what's going on? I want to apologize for the sound quality of the show last week. There was a hissing or a whirring or a something that I couldn't pick up in the cans. And I hope it didn't bother any of the folks at home. Freaking iPhones, man. I hate them. Like every time I text somebody with an iPhone and I like instantly get a text back, you know, I'm like, awesome response time, friend, you know, and then I pull it up and it's only an exact copy of my text, and then it says Matthew likes your text. That's right, Matt, I'm talking to you and my sister. And that's the way it comes across on my phone because I'm an Android guy. I think it works differently with iPhones, but I get it as a text. I think you're texting me back, and all it says is that you liked it. But you didn't care enough to reply. iPhone, just let my acquaintances like something, and they can just use old-fashioned emotions. They can look at the text and smile and say, cool. I don't need to know. Everybody's got to know everything. You always got to rate something. Give it a certain amount of stars. Ordered some food the other day. It says, how is your order? Rate us. It's like, fuckers. But I went ahead and I rated them. And then they said, how was your rating experience? Between 1 and 5 stars. They're asking me to rate the rating experience, which is stupid. Everybody needs constant validation so they can plug it into their algorithms. Man, I love saying algorithms. I gotta think of some more stuff to say, to talk about that uses the word algorithms. That's a fun word to say. What else, man? You see Christmas lights going up now? You see a lot of people with Christmas lights. It's nice. Now, I drive around, all around this land, delivering food to the hungry when they order it from me on their phone. On all my food orders, I've started putting like a holiday bow, like you put on gifts and stuff. And then a to from tag that'll say to their name, then from me. And so, like, when you get food delivered by me, it looks like a present. It's pretty cool. I mean, I started doing it because of like holiday spirit and everything. The fact that it's helping me out with tips, that's secondary. It's all good. I would rather do it for no tips rather than not do it. I don't know. It's a Christmas thing to do, man. I'm kind of a Christmas guy. But every Christmas, I'm visited by 3 ghosts. The ghost of John Lennon, the ghost of Adolf Hitler, and the ghost of Gomer Pyle. I can't think of his name right now, but he's Gomer Pyle. And you know, those aren't the ghosts that usually come visit you on Christmas, but they're the ghosts that come every year for me. And it's cool to hang out with those guys. I mean, you know, even though you're hanging out with the ghost of Adolf Hitler, you know, like Gomer Pyle will just like make it all fun. We'll all have a good time. Gomer Pyle's there. And in the end, they teach me a story, and I feel better about Christmas. You know, whether you celebrate Christmas or whatever it is you celebrate, there is a feeling that arrives in the holiday season. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You let somebody cut in front of you in traffic, you wave them when you would normally stalk and murder them. I don't know, people are kinder. It's a holiday spirit. It's not just like a Christmas spirit or anything. It's just like a holiday spirit. Generally, most people celebrate big holidays this time of year. And maybe I'll see if I can get around to it. I like to watch, there is a Jesus movie that was a 1983 miniseries. And it's like in 6 different parts, like all total it's like 8 hours long or something. But that's a good Jesus thing to watch. White Jesus, of course. Blue eyes, white Jesus. Certainly it's pretty exciting. You get to give people presents and stuff. I tried to think of the best gift of all time that I got. And a couple stick out to me. Back in the day, there was He-Man. And it wasn't a gender identity. It was a big warrior type of a man who was like the hero of the story. There was He-Man. I got this. There was Skeletor, which is the bad guy, of course. Everybody knows how evil Skeletor is. And then he lived in Castle Grayskull. And then I got the huge playset of Castle Grayskull and everything. And that was pretty cool. One year, I got the bike that I wanted. It was in Fort Meade. The bicycle was called Fusion 500, and it was special because it had the gear stick in the middle of the handlebars like a car or something, so when you shifted it, it felt like you were in a car, and that was cool. I think I managed to hurt my dick on it, but it was a good memory. I'd like to know how your holidays are going. You know, some people get to spend it with the people they want to, and some people have to be away from some people that they want to spend the holidays with. And whatever your holiday situation is, enjoy the heck out of it. I don't get to see my brother this Christmas, but I'm going to enjoy the hell out of my Christmas. And that feeling, that holiday feeling, what I hope for that is that continues, man. What if like all the time it felt like December? Like in society, what if all the time it felt like December? Everybody's stoked and peaceful and cool in December. Has Donald Trump admitted that he lost the presidency yet? I haven't even been paying attention to the news. In fact, I'm in a bit of a quandary. You see, I haven't been paying too much attention to the news, and I have a news segment on my show. And I feel like maybe I should just record what I got. It's a little light. It'll be like a news brief. I'll even take off my pants and do them in my briefs. It'll be a news brief. But you can't see my booty. Anyway, guys, welcome to the show. Thank you for listening. And if I'm correct, and I rarely am, but this time I think I am, we're gonna be, we'll start off the show with the Disciple Hotline. And you know about the Disciple Hotline. It's that 954-580-FUNK, and you can call that and we'll play your voicemail on the next show, and you could be famous. You can even be king of the truckers like our buddy Billy. Anyway, no, wait, we got to do this right. You know what? You guys don't know how long that just took me. Well, you do. Maybe I'll speed it up, but I am way high, man. I usually get these small THC capsules and take a little bit of a time, but they didn't have the small ones that I usually get, so I got the big ones, and boo. Anyway, I haven't done this in a couple weeks, and since this is the White Jesus show, I'm gonna read some words from AJ, Actual Jesus, just for all the Christians who accidentally turned into the show hoping to hear about Jesus. No, actually, we're gonna get pretty dirty. If you're a Christian, we're gonna get pretty dirty with the show. But before you leave, let me give you some. I got an app, and it gives me daily quotes from Jesus, actual Jesus. And this one says it's from Mark 13. And Jesus began to say to them, "See that no one leads you astray. Many will come in my name, saying, 'I am he,' and they will lead many astray." I didn't plan this. You just saw me looking for... Whoa. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus is going to be mad at me. Okay, listen. Listen, guys. I've done this before on the show. I feel like we should read some actual Jesus quotes. These are random quotes from an app that I have. And this one says, "See that no one leads you astray. Many will come in my name, saying, 'I am he,' and they will lead many astray." This show is called the White Jesus Show. This is Jesus talking about me. Please, I am not Jesus. My name is Doug. I am not Jesus. Do not let me lead you astray. Let me in. Follow me. Let me in. Wow, that's fucked up because I'm really high and I have a feeling Jesus said that about me. And he meant for me to I'll figure out the set and everything to where you can see the dope ass lighting. So that was this week's words from actual Jesus. And now we're going to go to the Disciple Hotline. I'm not going to say I have the best girlfriend in the world or anything like that, but she made me chocolate chip cookies this morning for breakfast. Not bad. Not bad. This is the Disciple Hotline. The number for the Disciple Hotline is 954-580-FUNK. And it should be down there if I'm doing my graphics right. I'm trying to do a little bit with graphics. I'm evolving. Alright, let's see. Let's check the hotline voicemail and see what we got.
You have no voicemail, you poor thing, you poor, misguided Canadian bastard.
What the fuck? Dude, I got the rudest voicemail box in the world. Did you guys hear that? Or am I really high? I know I'm really high, but...
You have no voicemail, you poor thing, you poor, misguided Canadian bastard.
Call me a poor, misguided Canadian bastard. And that's racist. But of course, you can also reach us by email. And we got an email in. And that email address is, I have no clue. It's the first thing we set up to talk with the folks. You're supposed to text the hotline or call the hotline. Dude, for like the last 2 weeks, nobody's called the hotline, not even Billy. I'm paying $10 a month for a hotline that's not being used. I need to set up a GoFundMe. I'm going to set up a GoFuckMe. And this email reads, White Jesus. This email reads, White Jesus, you don't know me, but you will soon know me because I'm coming to cancel you. I am in possession of a damning video from your past that I've forwarded to your email. This video includes your racism and sensitivity to rape culture and pretty much blackface. This email continues. If you don't want this video shown to the world, you must bow. Bow, White Jesus. Apologize for your white privilege and racism. Grovel, White Jesus. Beg for forgiveness. If you don't give in to my demands, I will ruin you. White Jesus will be canceled forever. Sincerely, Karen White. Wow. This seems almost kind of coincidental because this show's about cancel culture. And now someone's trying to cancel me. Well, Karen did send me the video that she had. I don't know how she got it. But you know what? I'm not going to be bullied. No way. I'm not apologizing for anything, man. I'm a good person. I haven't done anything wrong. So you know what? Let's play the video. I got the video. I'll air it on my own show, man. I don't care. You know? And then we'll respond to Karen's complaints. So here's the video.
Here's Bill Cosby over here, Doug.
Oh, great. Here you go, Bill Cosby.
Here's Bill Cosby.
I can get a close up on this.
Here's Bill Cosby. Doug's marionette.
All right. First of all, I was like in the third grade, second or third grade. Certainly won't apologize. Still, Bill Cosby was an American hero. We didn't know he was a serial rapist at the time. And being a fan of comedy, and obviously being a fan of the Cosby Show. Not a fan of rape. Not a fan of rape. Fucking, she said I was a rape apologist or something. I'll never apologize for rape. What I'm saying is like, okay, the puppet did look a little menstrual era. Obviously, I wasn't a skilled puppet maker, and there was somebody helping me make the puppet in class, because I was just a wee lad. And it seems like the teacher may have had some kind of idea of what black people looked like. I think maybe a racist teacher fucked me over. Because looking at the video, it looks like a racist puppet. I would get canceled for that puppet today. But I was like 7 years old with racist elementary school teachers. But that's hilarious. That's hilarious to go. Karen White, you freaking snowflake. You share that video around with whoever you want to. That's a funny video. Like, come at me, Karen. Come at me, Karen. Cancel me. Get me canceled, Karen. Karen, I've been begging for it. Make me famous. Ooh, send this to Sean King. Dude. Doesn't that video seem like something that would be on Sean King's Facebook site? Glad that moment was caught on video. So, Karen, you apologize for being white. I'm unapologetically white. And that, my friends, has been the Disciple Hotline. Guys, call the hotline, 954-580-FUNK. Talk about the stuff that I'm talking about. Ask me questions or just talk to me. Or, I don't know, if you want to be on the show with me, just say that in your voicemail and I'll give you a call back, man. And I'll be like, hey, it's White Jesus, and then we'll maybe do the show together. At least somebody, like, throw me a few bucks for the money that I'm paying for this phone number. I like this phone number. And now they got me. That was the Disciple Hotline. West Side. Come here.
No, I don't want to.
I'm not recording right now.
You sure? You're recording.
I am. Vodka wants to do the show with me. She can be on the segment called where I explain who screwed the pooch. Vodka, you go see mommy. You can't be on the show. I'm like working on a segment for you, Vodka. You're gonna do some snouzer shit on my show. I'm gonna have the coolest dog in podcasting. I don't know what she's gonna do yet. She's gonna do something. As I mentioned before, a trans dog, lady dog, pees like a boy. Cause that's who she wants to be, man. Oh, you guys are in for a treat. That reminded me I have cookies, but you guys are in for a treat because we're going to be doing the new segment, Just Sayin'. And that's where I take like kind of an everyday saying that people say. That's why it's called a saying. And I explain the origins of it and where the saying came from. I need to move the mic a little bit to make my background work out. But then I'm going to figure it out, man. I'm going to build a set. I got to get a garage. That sucks because like I have to get a house to get a garage. Why can't I just get a garage? Anyway, here's Just Saying. Oh, I'm just saying. Just saying, it's a saying. Okay, what are we doing, guys? We're doing Just Saying. Welcome to Just Saying. This week's saying is screwed the pooch. People say this, mostly white people, when someone makes an error. Like, if they mess up on something, someone might say, screwed the pooch. I heard Michael Shea talk about this in his hilarious Netflix special. Screwed up. I heard Michael Shea talk about this saying in his hilarious Netflix special, Michael Shea Matters. Check it out. Not now. Finish watching my thing. And then, like, later on, check out Michael Shea. Michael Shea Matters on Netflix. Honestly, one of the standout stand-up sets. Anyways, he talked about it and how black people can't say it. And it prompted me to research the origins of this saying, and this is what I found. Back in the day, in a small town in West Virginia, there was a man named Jim, and he bred dogs for a living. His property was basically a dog farm. He would breed many different breeds of dogs for people to have as pets. Most of the dogs in town came from Jim's farm. One day, Jim was approached by the town baker. Back then, there was like one baker in every town. The town baker, named Jebediah, wanted a wiener dog because saying wiener made him laugh. So Jim got right on it and did whatever it does that dog breeders do. I guess get a couple wiener dogs to bang each other. Big dog orgy over there at Jim's. Anyway, so then Jim had a pregnant lady wiener dog ready to give a litter about a month later. Jebediah wanted to be there for the birth of the litter. He had the first choice, and Jim had buyers lined up for the other pups. So the lady wiener dog gave birth to 6 puppies. After whatever the hell kind of madness takes place at a puppy birth, I think the mom dog like eats them out of an egg or something. I've actually never laid my eyes on the actual process, but I've heard stories. Anyways, after the pups were all cleaned up and in front of Jebediah and Jim, they all looked normal and healthy, except for one. Boom, boom, boom. One of the puppies stood out, first from the human-like ears it had, and then its human-like ocean blue eyes also set it apart from the litter. Jebediah said, "My God, Jim, look at that one there. I've never seen anything like it in my life. It's got people ears with big earlobes. My God, Jim, it has ocean blue eyes. But they don't look like dog eyes. They look like people eyes." Jim looked puzzled and then ashamed. "Have you ever seen anything like this, Jim?" asked Jebediah. But Jim was looking at the floor in shock. His face was red. "Look at me, Jim," demanded Jebediah. Jim kept his stare at the floor. "Damn it, Jim!" "Damn it, Jim!" Jebediah screamed. And then Jim looked up at Jebediah with his ocean blue eyes, with a frown on his face. "I love this dog, Jeb." Jebediah looked confused, and rightfully so. "What dog?" asked Jebediah. Jim looked at the mom wiener dog. "This girl right here, Pooch." And then he petted the mama wiener dog. Jebediah looked confused, and rightfully so. Then he started putting it together. He looked at the weird puppy's ocean blue eyes, and then back at Jim with his ocean blue eyes. Then Jebediah got a really gross feeling in his stomach. He looked at the weird puppy's human ears with big lobes. And then he looked at the big-ass earlobes on Jim. Jebediah shook his head and looked at Jim with great disappointment, but at the same time, a little bit of empathy. My God, Jim, you really screwed the pooch on this one. Jim looked at Jebediah, and they both erupted in laughter. Oh my God, I sure did, Jebediah. And more belly laughter from the both of them. After they calmed down from their extreme laughing, wiping tears from their faces, Jebediah said, Hey Jim, do you have any dogs I could fuck? Jim chuckled. Yes, I do, Jebediah. Yes, I do. The phrase screwing the pooch spread quickly around the retarded little town in West Virginia, and soon around the globe, reaching white people everywhere, where they still use the saying screwed the pooch to this very day. And legend has it that you can still hear old Jim in the woods in West Virginia, and the howling shriek of poor little wiener dogs. And that's this week's Just Saying. Screwed the pooch. Really screwed the pooch on that one. Just saying. Screwed the pooch. Dude, my shit fell down. My shit fell down. When did that happen? That's hilarious. Alright, we should all be cool now. Everything should be okay. We finished Just Saying. We'll go to the next thing now. Alright, this used to be called the topic of discussion. But I'm going to be doing the thing myself, so it's just a subject, and now it's called kids. Today's subject is kids. Today's subject is cancel culture. In summary, cancel culture refers to the, I'm going to have trouble with this word, the ostracization, fuck that, man. I'm never going to be able to say that word. We're going to have to find something that means the same. I don't have a thesaurus. Cancel culture refers to the shunning and shaming and ousting from society of a person because of something they did wrong. It's like a social punishment. Most often, canceling happens over social media because people on social media love complaining. There was one case study that compelled me to address this subject, and this canceling was of Ripe Nutrition. Now, a character on the internet named Evie Kwan or something, a very bored social justice warrior of Asian descent, posted this on Instagram, that a white-owned trendy spot on Ossington is selling bone broth across from turtle pho, also sexualizing jerk sauce. How do you not do that? And faux hot sauce, and making superfood dumplings for profit. Y'all, I'm sick. Alright, basically this lady's saying that this place is culturally appropriating because the person who owns this is a white lady. And then this stupid ass founder of this company posts this huge apology. First, I want to thank each and every person who took the time to bring this to my attention. something that I now recognize should never have been their burden to bear. It is not the responsibility of people of color to educate me, a white woman, on why cultural appropriation isn't acceptable. That responsibility is mine and mine alone. Anyone who has spoken out about this should never have had to do this work, and I apologize for my insensitivity and ignorance. I have consulted with my staff, and we are in the process of sourcing cultural sensitivity training for us to undertake and learn from as a team. So this company was just really, really pansy and gave in to one person complaining on Instagram. But then it got popular, guys. It gets retweeted or instead. I don't know how it gets around, but and then they posted this apology, and I decided to click on view all 2,402 comments. Alright, so somebody commented on this name, D. Mark Wadden. This is a beautiful example of self-awareness and owning your mistakes. I am not taken away from those who have been offended by your actions, but I have the utmost respect for your quick response and humility in handling the situation. And then the company responded, identity politics matter, and the people who have been impacted by this are allowed to be upset. Please don't come on here and diminish their thoughts and feedback. Cultural appropriation is real and it impacts so many groups. Cancel culture is also real, and of course I don't want my business to be canceled. I hope that those I've hurt can find a space to forgive and that my business can remedy this. Thank you for the support, but please don't attack the people who experience the hurt. This company is so scared. Dude, internet mobs are like the new town folks with torches. The new, like, in the old days, there'd be town folks with torches. That's what a Twitter mob is like. So, like, most of the people who commented on this whole apology got direct replies from the founder that was just like, I'm sorry. Okay, so somebody commented, I think if you really want to apologize and show sincerity, you donate some of the proceeds you get from selling the broth to areas that were destroyed by the typhoon in Vietnam a couple weeks ago. Appreciate the culture and give back to the culture that is making you money and is giving you a career. Okay, so they quickly responded, thank you for the suggestion. I'll add it to the list of charities that people have recommended I donate to. This person's just donating to everybody that Twitter's telling them to now. This is crazy. That's cancel culture. Man, I didn't finish writing. I didn't finish my notes. I didn't finish writing the show before I started doing the show. I mean, just the amount of people who have been canceled. I've got like a list here. Just came up on Google. Shane Dawson, I don't know who that is. Oh, dude, this guy Shane Dawson made inappropriate sexual jokes with Willow Smith when she was just 11 years old. Well, that's gross. Dude, have you seen any Will Smith movie? Why would you fuck with this kid, man? Lana Del Rey, I don't know who that is either. What did she get canceled? Oh, she was told that her songs don't empower women, and then a bunch of people didn't take it well. They called her racist. Oh, there was they called her racist because she was digging on some other singers that were all happen to be like black. Sounds like it could be racist, but she said she wasn't racist. But then a hashtag was started. It was hashtag Lana Del Racist. And it was trending, and she was canceled. Ooh, Jimmy Fallon got in trouble. Ooh, for blackface. Dude, I'm going to get in trouble for black marionetting, which happened earlier in the show. Yeah, everything that Jimmy Fallon has done is in the NBC vault, and library, you know? A lot of people did blackface. There's a lot of racist shit out there. There's not nearly as much now, which means we're evolving, but yeah, go back even just a little bit. There was a lot of horrible shit there. And Jimmy Fallon impersonated Chris Rock in blackface, which sounds pretty funny, actually. And I'm so sad that he had to get in trouble for that. Oh my God, he had to tweet an apology. He said, in 2000, while on SNL, I made a terrible decision to do an impersonation of Chris Rock while in blackface. There is no excuse for this. I am very sorry for making this unquestionably offensive decision, and thank you all for holding me accountable. Jimmy Fallon, man. I don't want to say that's what you get for hosting Conan O'Brien's Tonight Show, but as you guys know, I think the Tonight Show belongs to Conan O'Brien. Jimmy's great. He's a great host of the Tonight Show. But, you know, I'm a Conan guy. I don't watch Fallon's show too much. I think the king of late night right now, if he can be a little less political, is Jimmy Kimmel. He's been killing it. And I think he was the heir to David Letterman. Colbert's doing his own thing. I'm a historian of late night television. Dude, we were talking about cancel culture. I tangented. Okay, I'm not even going to mention this person. I don't know who. Oh, J.K. Rowling was canceled, and I think she wrote books. Oh, she was accused of being transphobic. Oh, what did she do, man? There's no context here. Well, isn't that just like something that, some kind of news that I find on the phone? It doesn't show what the context is. Ellen DeGeneres. Yeah, you know, we've never talked about Ellen DeGeneres because I don't really follow her currently, but she got in trouble, and I don't even know if she did anything. She just had some shitty things happen on her show, which is Hollywood. Shitty things happen in Hollywood. It's not her fault, man. She's like one of the most heroic freaking people of all time, man. Came out first like lesbian media king, and coming out on her show, it was a huge moment for that movement. And fuck anybody for saying anything about Ellen DeGeneres. I don't watch a lot of Ellen, but she's a hero in my book. Dude, like, one of my comedy heroes, Louis C.K., even got canceled just for masturbating in front of some coworkers in a hotel. But, like, he did ask them, and they did say okay. There's a gray area there. But, like, you look at Louis' stand-up, and clearly he's a perverted dude. And then he laid low for a little while. And then when he came back out, he was making fun of his whole freaking debacle. His whole cancellation. And that's great, because I love comedy. So anybody who comes back from cancellation and like is like boo or whatever, I think that's pretty cool. I don't think anybody should be canceled, really, right? Like that lady earlier trying to cancel me because I was a child. I was a young child and made a very kind of menstrual looking marionette. I'm the least racist person I know. I'm the least racist person that Donald Trump knows. Has Donald Trump given up yet? I haven't been following the news, really. I think Trump might let Joe Biden move in. Let Bernie run again. And his campaign slogan can be, I'm gonna die soon. He'll be like 100. I think he should keep running for president every time, Bernie. They say like the 27th time's the charm. Okay, so like I said, I didn't finish my notes here about cancel culture. But here's the way I feel about that. Roseanne shouldn't have been canceled. That was stupid. I don't know, that was like the quickest cancellation I've ever seen, that Roseanne thing. All of a sudden, Roseanne was gone. And you're like, oh my God, let me turn on Hulu and like get the Roseanne episodes, and they were gone already. They erased her. And I think she... I guess I'll have to give context since I don't want to... What was Roseanne's offensive tweet? Okay, Roseanne said that that lady, what was it, Valerie Jarrett? Muslim Brotherhood and Planet of the Apes had a baby. It was certainly defined as a racist joke, but it seemed like it was more of a political joke. She claims to have no idea that it was that. She thought, she was on a lot of drugs and stuff. Roseanne's mentally ill. Mentally ill people fuck up sometimes. The shame of being called and deemed a racist by a jury of social media people. I don't know. It's like something weird. Like in the old days, they'd like tie you to a horse and send you out to the woods, banish you from the town, And now they're canceling people. I mean, not an impressive tweet by Roseanne, and that cancellation happened so fast. And then there was just like a few months in a row a couple years ago where people were getting canceled every couple of weeks. Louis, Spacey, dude, I don't know, it seems like maybe Weinstein ratted out a lot of folks because all of a sudden everybody was getting canceled. But now everybody's getting canceled because no matter what you put out there, somebody's going to disagree with it, and that person has a voice on social media, the stupid Instagram or Twitter. I'm never going to get a Twitter account. I don't have a Twitter account. I don't care to tweet. I don't think it would be useful at all. I have Facebook. I'm on the gram. I don't think it would be useful to tweet. I don't know. I could be president. So people getting shamed and bullied isn't good. Grouping up in internet mobs and attacking people isn't good. And it's just like villagers with torches, and they're going after you. There's that air conditioning again. I'm gonna go cancel that AC. Now it's gone. I guess the real issue is freedom of speech. I think we're all a little bit more sensitive than we used to be. And that's good in a way, because that's some evolution. So you go 10 years back and you see the kind of stuff that was said on movies and TV. It was pretty bad. And go 20 years back, it's worse. So I think, hey, it's getting better, man. Because we let one person get canceled, and then it just makes it easier to cancel the next person, and makes it easier to cancel the next person. And then now I think YouTube is canceling anything that goes against Biden winning the election. Like if you're a YouTuber and you come out there and you say that the election was stolen and that Trump should have won or something, I don't think they let you post your video to YouTube. Maybe I'll find out when I try to upload it. That shouldn't happen if you're just gonna allow people to post everything. And man, haven't we seen everything on YouTube. I was thinking about today how it's kind of cool that I'm doing a video show now that I upload to YouTube, because when I die, people can look back at my YouTube videos and see me when I was alive and feel maybe sad or happy and cry. Hey guys who are watching this because I'm dead. Thanks for watching all the old episodes. Thanks for caring about me being dead. Just wanted to say I appreciate it. I knew in advance you were going to watch this. Maybe I'll have grandkids, man. my grandkid will do Ancestry.com, find out that his grandfather is white Jesus. He finds all my YouTube shit. Nice. Haven't procreated yet. I'll land one. I'm gonna have a kid or a dog. I'm kind of okay with either. You know, you put them both in a cage. Probably get canceled for that. That was cancel culture. Maybe we talked about it. Maybe we didn't. Man, I took a big pill today. Big old medical pill. Feeling pretty good. Pretty good. So kids, that was today's subject. Cancel culture. Look it up. Read about it, yo. Educate yourself. I should hire a hair and makeup person. Welcome to the real news. I'm White Jesus, and here's a string of jokes. Our top story: Judge blocks Trump TikTok ban. App still in limbo. To celebrate the platform being in limbo, retards everywhere are doing the limbo challenge. Sister Act 3 is in the works. Once again, that's Sister Act 3, if you want to see a bad movie. In sports, Floyd Mayweather will box the YouTuber Logan Paul in February. Spoiler alert, the best boxer in the world is going to beat the YouTube kid. Our next story: black bikers see racism in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina traffic plan. The first sign that the traffic plan was racist was their dead-end signs. Our next story: Best Buy wants 1 in 3 new corporate hires to be people of color. When reached for question about which color they were talking about, Best Buy refused to comment. What if they hire 3 white people who are colored white? They better not. You guys better not hire any white people. Our next stupid news story: Cardi B says she will match Twitter users' charitable donations. Cardi B also stated that she will be giving out bottles of bottled WAP to the top 2 donators. I don't know what that joke means. I think one of the millennials on the writing staff wrote that one. Bottles of WAP, Cardi B. Our next story: Starbucks names investment pro Melody Hobson as board chair. That joke doesn't make sense. Alright, I just figured out how it makes sense. You know, I write these jokes when I'm high, and then I read them when I'm high, but it might be a different kind of high, and I have to think about it for a second. Anyway, I figured out what this means. Starbucks names investment pro Melody Hobson as board chair, and she's a person of color. The appointment comes as corporate America faces mounting pressure to increase diversity in the boardroom. Starbucks is also vowing to remove black coffee from their menus and replace it with coffee of color. You can also order a African Americano. And finally, Ben & Jerry's debuts ice cream honoring Colin Kaepernick. Okay. The new ice cream is on the very bottom shelf of the freezer section. So you literally have to kneel to grab the new flavor. That's cool advertising. You have to take a knee. You have to take a knee to buy Colin Kaepernick's Ben & Jerry's. Because in the contract, they got to put it at the very bottom shelf. So you got to kneel down there. You get down on your knee. And then you get your Colin Kaepernick Ben & Jerry's ice cream. I'm not sure if I'd ever get stoned enough to get that. But maybe. Ooh, I wonder what it tastes like. I think it was like gluten-free and like a lot of natural stuff. I think it was like the SJW of ice creams. It probably has abortions in them. Oh, fuck, dude. Yeah, this is where I need to be canceled. And that was the real news with White Jesus. West Side. I'm just recording right away. Ooh, my fucking sign fell down again. That's okay, because I think I've been staying this way, because I've been playing graphics up there. I'm just going to wrap up the show real quick, man. I'm going to wrap up the show because it's over. I am out of coffee. And in Spanish, that would be said, out of cafe. No más cafe. I may have recorded the whole show. I may have forgot a whole part of it. I'll have to look back and check. You guys are very awesome for listening to the show. White Jesus loves you. Mahalo. See you next week.